Good morning, Brandon with Canine Training Camp. I am actually out here with a whole bunch of dogs. We got Penny, we got Stella and Daisy, we got Dinah, we got Hero, we have Haven, we have Harley, we have Pepe, we have Wilson, we have Hawk. Lots of playing going on. Go get it. All right, there you go. I'm actually here to tell you that you have been lied to. One of the things that has been coming up a lot in my trainings lately has been walking dogs. My dog pulls. My dog does this. My dog doesn't pay attention. One of the most common things that I hear is they buy this thing called a no-pull harness. A no-pull harness. I don't know if you've ever seen these things. They wrap around the dog's chest, kind of go up and over the back. Some clip in the top, some clip in the bottom. They have lots of different colors. They're very pretty. They're good looking. They do actually provide a little bit of protection from your dog slipping out of the harness, but no pull. I would actually venture to say that the no pull thing is, hey, easy there. Bring it here. Come on. Hey, bring it here. Come on. I'd venture to say that the no pull, Stella. Hey. All right. I'd venture to say that these no-pull harnesses actually encourage pulling. If you look at dogs who pull, their whole job is to pull. Or the Huskies, when they're Alaskan Malamutes, I believe, are bred pullers. But when you got a dog whose job is to pull, what are they putting on them? Harnesses. Every time. They strap around the spots on the dog that's the most powerful, the most comforting place, where when they apply pressure, it doesn't give them any discomfort at all. It's comfortable for them to pull. Talk to any dog trainer out there, any dog trainer, and even the ones that have the slip parts, or they tighten up a little bit, or they put a little pressure on the legs, or move up around the chest. They don't work. They don't work. All they're going to do, and I've found this with most of my clients when they're complaining about pulling, it's okay, bud, go get them. Most of the time when I talk to my clients about pulling, every time they tell me that they buy these no-pull harnesses, they tell me it either gets worse, doesn't fix the problem, or they feel they wasted their money. Go out and price these things. Google it right now. Go. I'll wait. Go to Amazon. Everybody's shopping on Amazon nowadays with that quick shipping, but you go on there and it's like, they're expensive. They aren't cheap. And people are putting their money in these things because they say no pull. Why are you jumping up? Why are you jumping? Don't be, nope, down, good. Most people are putting a lot of these money in these things because they say no pull. And I gotta tell you, I almost call it false advertising at this point. None of these people are getting what they're advertising. No pull is not a real thing when it comes to harnesses. So what does work? Well, there's a couple different methods that I like to use. The left-hand turn method, the luring method, where you get some treats and you put it out in front of your dog as you're walking, getting your dog's attention while you walk, making sure that their focus is on you, making yourself more interesting than anything around you. All this is easily said. Kind of hard to execute, though. You can't just sit there and be like, okay, good dog, while your dog's trying to chase a squirrel down the road, or a passing car, or literally a number of things that when you're walking outside, your dog wants to go do. One of my favorite things to do is called the left-hand turn method. I think I just mentioned that. Where you basically just hook your dog up to a normal leash, normal collar, and you start walking. You walk 3 steps fairly briskly, and then you turn left. And then you turn left. Walk another 3 steps, and you turn left. And you walk another 3 steps, and you turn left. It sounds stupid, and you look stupid. You kind of look dumb doing it the first little while. But you're going to notice that after about 5 minutes of doing this, where you're just sitting out in the front of your house, and you're turning left, and your dog is sitting there going, oh, I want to go that way. Oh, nope, we're turning. Don't round off your turns. Just make a sharp left-hand turn and start walking the other direction. Your dog is going to come with you. He's going to be like, what is this person doing? And then you walk more, and you turn left again. Then you walk more, and you turn left again. And your dog's getting really confused, and it's, okay, what is my human up to? And he's looking up at you going, okay, what are we doing next? I'm ready. Okay, left-hand turn. Okay, I'm getting into it. Left-hand turn. And then you walk 4 or 5 steps. before you make your left-hand turn. And you're going to notice your dog's focus has gone from the environment around him to you. Wondering when you're going to make that left-hand turn. Wondering how far it's going to take for you to make that next left-hand turn. And you can keep on increasing your distance a little bit more and more before you turn in a right-hand turn. You start turning right. After you turn right, you start turning left again. And you turn right and left. And then back to the right, back to the left. And you're doing this while keeping very upbeat, maybe having some treats in your pockets, something to reward your dog every time he's looking up at you, just feeding it down to him and saying, Pepe, you having fun, bud? Oh, hitting puberty apparently. Anyway, where you're just making all these random turns and you look crazy out in your yard just making these random turns and saying, good dog, and keeping your dog next to you, but your dog's attention has gone from everything else to on you because it knows that it needs to keep with you. You're not ripping on the dog's leash, you're not doing anything like that, you're just making a simple left-hand turn and walking. Make those turns sharp, don't round them off. Walk in almost a perfect square, and you're making your square bigger and bigger, and you're going to see, and I think you guys can almost take it from there, because you're going to see that your dog will start to focus on you and less on the environment around him, because you've suddenly become interesting. You've suddenly become something that he wants to know is out of the ordinary. What's changing? Dogs are very, very simple. You just need to find out what actually motivates them, and curiosity is a fairly big thing that motivates them, keeping their brain engaged. You'll find that the more you do that, the more your dog's focusing on you, and maybe a little bit of that pulling stops. Don't go out and spend a ton of money on these no-pull harnesses and all this stuff. Use a simple collar. Use a simple leash. If your dog's slipping collars, you can use a slip collar just to make sure he doesn't get away. It actually might work better sometimes than using the harnesses. But don't go out and blow your money. If you're going to blow your money, hire a professional trainer. Some of us out here are actually... Don't worry, there's not a fight. That's actually my dog's having a lot of fun. Appropriate dog play. I'll talk about that later. Anyway, if you're going to spend your money, hire a professional trainer. Some of us who actually come out to the houses who care about what dogs do, we actually don't charge nearly as much as you'd think. I'll leave my contact information below. There's a lot of good trainers out there who will work with you if you're not in the Wisconsin area. I tend to travel quite a bit out here to people around here and surrounding areas, but we're not as expensive as you think. Don't go to any low-budget trainer who doesn't know what they're doing, but find somebody reputable. If you're having a hard time finding somebody reputable in your area, again, give me a call. I'll help you find somebody. But yeah, I like to say but apparently. But yeah, I'm hoping this helps you out. This is something that a lot of people call me on and a lot of people have struggles with. If your dog's having a problem walking, focus more on the training. Don't focus on the devices, because you're going to get a lot further if you work with your dog than if you're working with devices. So that's been today's training tips. Just so you know, you're going to actually be having a Meet the Trainer event hosted by the Depawsitory in Appleton. The paw, like dog paw. Really cute, right? I know. We're going to be having an event with the Depawsitory in Appleton, the Meet the Trainer event, where the Canine Training Camp crew is there. We'll answer any questions you got, and they're going to be having a discount on training items. If you want to buy a training collar, something like that, they're going to have them there for sale at the Meet the Trainer event. So come on out, learn more information. We actually have a puppy class coming up where we have far more individualized attention than most puppy classes you go to. I don't follow that whole one-size-fits-all routine, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So come out there. Depawsitory, I'll have their information right here, and you can contact them if you need anything. They're very good. They're a very good partner of mine. She's a great person to run down there. So give them a call if you need anything, and hopefully we'll see you at the Meet the Trainer event. Oh man, I got some wind up in here. I better get these dogs inside. Thank you very much.